Don't forget, like I mentioned in the first part, many people set goals, many business owners set goals. One of the challenges with the way most people set goals is that most of those goals are generic and they are not holistic. Like I said before in the first part, there are some goals that if you achieve may end up breaking something in another part of your business. So you want to make sure that your goal setting is holistic, right? Remember, I gave the example of you may say you want to increase the profits of your business. One way to increase profits is to cut costs, right? And guess what? Sometimes you may succeed in achieving that goal of cutting costs. But cutting costs sometimes can affect the productivity of your staff. If, for example, you cut down on maybe salaries or things that improve the work environment, it will affect worker productivity. Cutting costs could affect the quality of your products because because you want to reduce costs, the quality of raw materials that you use or the quality of products that you buy has dropped. So product quality may suffer. And what usually follows low product quality is what? Customer dissatisfaction. You may end up seeing that you have a higher number of dissatisfied customers just because you cut costs. But there are ways you can cut costs without compromising productivity or quality or customer satisfaction. So that's the whole idea of the types of goals. So that when you are setting goals, you need to set goals that affect different parts of your business in such a way that the net effect of achieving your goals is a positive, is favorable for your business, right? So let's start at the tippy top. The first kind of goal is a strategic goal, right? This is a long-term goal for your business. This is the kind of goal that improves your market position, your competitive advantages, right? It would help that when you are setting goals, you start from a strategic goal. Strategic goals, like I said, they are longer-term goals. These are goals you have for the next 2 to 5, 10, 15, 20 years. It all depends. But long-term essentially is anything from, say, 2 to 5 years and above. What kind of business do you want to have in 5 years from today? What do you want your business to be in 5 years from today? What do you want your business to be able to do in 5 years from today? What kind of perception? How efficient do you want your business to be? All of those are, in terms of the time horizon, strategic goals, long-term goals. So these are things that to give you a couple of examples, diversify revenues. Right now, you're a one-product business. You only sell pens. But in 5 years, you want to expand into a wider range of stationery products. You want to be able to sell flip charts, even sell computer parts and all sorts of things. That's a diversification. Even though it's a relevant one, it's a related one. Right now, you only sell pens, but in the next 5 years, you want to have a suite, a bouquet of products and services. You want to become a bigger business. That's a strategic goal, right? Right now, your business is currently present in Lagos, Nigeria, but in 5 years, you want to be present in at least 3 cities across the country, right? That is a strategic goal. You want to expand beyond your current market. You're looking at building a strong company culture, for example, right? You want to build a strong company culture such that right now you hire employees and they leave. But you want, in the next 3 to 5 years, you want to have a company where the employees you hire, they don't just stay in your business, but they are productive, they are yielding results that benefit the business, and they are happy working for you. These are symptoms of a strong and positive culture. Employees who stay, so you don't just hire employees and after a couple of months, they want to leave you. And employees who are happy, so they are not just always, they are working for you, but they are grumbling, right? And employees who are productive, they are not just working for you and just marking time. They are actually contributing to results. They're actually yielding results. That can be a strategic goal. And many of these things I talked about, developing new products, entering new markets, these are not things you can do overnight or in a couple of months, right? These things take years, which make sense that they are strategic goals. So these are goals that will improve your position in the market, make you a stronger and bigger business that can compete well and better against your competitors, right? So those are strategic goals. If you're interested in learning more about the topics I offer when it comes to starting, building, and growing a business, this is your opportunity to join my community. It's known as the BMG. I provide extensive courses on different topics and challenges that afflict business owners, from how to optimize your profits, how to manage costs, how to boost your sales, how to develop processes, how to scale your business. There's a whole lot that I can teach you. If you want to go deeper into my content, this is your chance. Go to the link on your screen right now, jointhebmg.com.